Okay, guys, so this is going to be a video on how to find a missing coordinate or a missing point on the unit circle. And so I've got this point here. I got p equals x and -3/7. And so what I want to do is see if I can figure out what that x value is going to be. And so the first step I want to do is I want to take my unit circle and I want to see if I can figure out where on the unit circle this is going to fall. And so I look at my x value and I see that x is going to be a positive number, which indicates to me that x is going to be on the right side of the coordinate plane, right? It's going to be on the right side. And then I take a look at the y value and I see that y is negative, which indicates to me that it's going to be on the lower half of the coordinate plane. Now, the only part of this that has both arrows in it is quadrant 4. So that indicates to me that it's going to be down here in the bottom right. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pick a point. I'm trying to pick a point that's going to make it easier for me to draw a triangle. And so I know a couple of things about this triangle here. I've got x, I've got my y is -3/7, right? And I know that this radius here is 1. And now that I have this information, I can move on to the next portion of this, which is going to be using the Pythagorean theorem, which says a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I'm going to change the variables a little bit. All I'm doing is rewriting them. I haven't changed anything fundamentally. I just changed the letters that we used. And so now that I put it in this form, I can substitute some values in, right? I've got x squared plus, I've got, well, -3/7 squared equals r, and r is my radius here. It goes from the center of the origin out here to the unit circle, and we know that that's going to be 1. And so then if I start to evaluate this so that I can start to get x by itself, what do we get? We get x squared plus, well, -3 squared, that's going to be 9. 7 squared is 49. This is going to equal 1. And so if we continue on with our calculations, we get x squared equals, I get 1 minus 9/49. This is x squared equals, well, 1 can be rewritten as 49/49, and 49 minus 9 is just going to be 40/49. And then I'm going to take the square root of this x squared to get x by itself. And so I get x equals, I'm going to leave a little bit of space here, and you'll see why in a second, 40/49. And when I take a square root, I have to write plus or minus, right? It's going to be either plus or minus for a square root of something. Now, I said to you in class, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, you've solved for x as long as you pick either a plus or a minus. And if we go back to our picture, what do we have? Well, we knew that x had to be on the right side of the graph, and we said x is going to be a positive number. So we know that x cannot be negative. Therefore, we can get rid of that negative. X is equal to positive the square root of 40/49. Now, I also mentioned to you that some professors are going to require you to take this and simplify it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's practice simplifying this just a little bit. We can rewrite this, right? We can rewrite this as the square root of 40 over the square root of 49. And again, this is all positive. Now, the square root of 49, we can take that. That's equal to 7, right? 7 squared. Square root of 49 is 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Square root of 40, can we rewrite this? Well, we can. We can rewrite this as the square root of 4 times 10, right? 4 times 10. And when you're splitting apart a radical like this, you're trying to find perfect squares. So we're looking for 4, we're looking for 9, we're looking for 25. And so in this case, 4 times 10, we've got that, which is just 2 square root of 10 over 7. Okay? So if we were looking for it in simplest terms, we get x is equal to plus the positive 2 times the square root of 10 over 7. And so my final answer, my final point, P, lies at the point 2 square root of 10 over 7. And then we also had -3/7. And there you got it.